What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about TARS AI, TAI today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. Okay, it is the 4th of May today. 8.5 cents is the price. 8 hours, 26 minutes left in the day here. And you're doing some bullish stuff, man. You are doing some bullish stuff. You're up 12% so far. If we take the low of the day to the high of the day, you pumped overall 26%, which is nuts. So you've pulled back a good bit from your high. I'm curious to see if you're ready to move up higher, right? You might not move down with the rest of the market. You do have a low enough market cap, 58.1 million. You have low enough market cap where you really could do your own thing. If enough interest flows into this thing, even while the rest of the market's moving down, you could absolutely move up. And what you did here is you found nice support, very immaculate support, right at prior resistance, right there, perfect, pinpoint, accurate, lethal, perfect. From a low to a high, on the fibs, you found support specifically right there at the 382 as well, which is beautiful. Anytime you see a powerful move and you pull back to your 382, you oftentimes do bounce right off of it like that, and then you continue, right? You're in the middle of a bull flag. Bull flag would suggest that you continue upwards once you break out. All these good things are in formation right now. If we look at this, we leave that fib on there. We look at this on a 4-hour basis. It looks like you literally double bottomed right off of this area. You had a lot of volume come in to support this pump, and you've even broken out of this downtrend that you had right here. Have you broken out of the bull flag? Is this just part of a greater bull flag? Is it more like this instead of this little thing here? I don't know. Time will tell. But if you are breaking out, and it certainly looks like you're breaking out now, I would think that this is not the end of the upside. I think that you've got more upside to go, and that this would be the end of the downside, right? That's a nice double bottom to have right there. A lot of volume, positive reaction right at this key area for support. You guys, we're dealing with a monster right now. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but look at this, right? From a low to a high, that was an overall 544% pump. Okay, from the current, there's a reason why we're talking about this, right? Let's see. Let's look here. TAI. I don't get a lot of views on these videos. I don't care, right? It's not about that. It's about trying to make money, right? At the end of the day, views are nice. Getting the channel to grow is nice. But actually, okay, all right. Well, I guess there's a couple of you who have been watching this. To be completely fair, the last one got like 400 views, but I guess that one got 1.7. So I guess there are some people watching it. It's not the most viewed video that I have, but I got to be honest, that was more than I was anticipating. So good. There's a lot of you who are aware of this. At least that's good. I very much do expect, sitting here at about 8.4 cents, I very much do expect that we're going to continue moving up higher, that we're going to get this bullish breakout from this bull flag here, seeing prices around like 48 cents or something like that. That's the target area of this bull flag. Now, with the measure move, you don't have to stop right there. You can stop just below. You can stop just above, right? It's just an idea. But if we take this idea, we run it back, you can see that right there is where your current all-time high is. It's right there, right there. So your bull flag measure move, where you found immaculate support so far, right at prior resistance here, it's destined to see prices that are currently in line with your all-time highs. And that just makes a whole lot of sense. You bounce off your 50 on the daily RSI, your 4-hour RSI bounced right off the oversold zone. You're not getting any volume to the downside. When you finally get volume to come in, it's to the upside. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but somebody stopped me from buying this and just this and selling everything I have to just put it into this, because right now, man, I think that it's going to do pretty damn well. This coin, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but out of all the coins we look at, Cookie, XCN, Bitcoin, what other coins? I don't know. Swift Coin, ACH, Syrup, all these coins, right? Every single one of them. Out of all of them, TARS, I think has a lot of potential. It might literally blow everything that we're looking at out of the water. And the reason for that, well, first off, you're in a very bullish configuration, but secondly, it's a very low market cap. Very low market cap, good volume, right? Even though it's an update today, there's still good volume even whenever it's being boring, right? But like this thing has some potential. And AI is that next narrative, right? That's going to probably do well. AI in gaming. It really wouldn't surprise me. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. If this thing did another move that was like 6x over the coming week or weeks. Yes, week or weeks. This took from the 19th of April until the 26th of April. That was a week right there just for this move. Now, oftentimes, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, when you get these bull flag moves, people expect the breakout to perform exactly as the move that led up to it. And a good bit of the time it does. But sometimes they're a little bit slower. Sometimes they are. So if it takes more than a week, that doesn't mean that the breakout move is not happening. It just means that it's just taking slower. Sometimes it takes slower, and that's fine. You're going up to your all-time high resistance area. It might take more time, and then you consolidate a little bit more than you did here, and then you're finally ready to break out to new all-time highs. I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of potential in this thing, man. from here to see a 100x, and 100x moves are not guaranteed. They're hard to achieve. It's a lot of growth to take $1,000 and turn it into $100,000. That's a 100x move, right? It's crazy, crazy growth, but it happens. And it does happen in crypto every single cycle. And the cryptos that do that start off at market caps like this, right? To get to 100x from here, a $6 billion market cap would be over a 100x. A $12 billion market cap would be over a 100x. Let's talk about that real quick, right? Looking at the market cap rankings right now, how many coins are over a $6 billion market cap right now? 22 of them. 22. When the cycle continues to grow, as we go on in the cycle, what about 6 months from now? How many coins are going to be at $6 billion or more? Probably a good bit of them, maybe even the whole top 100. I'm not saying that TARS will see the top 100. I'm just saying it could, and it really wouldn't be hard for it to do a 100x from here. Who knows where the top 100 will be by the end of the cycle, man? Maybe at the end of the cycle, the top 100 is comprised of $10 billion or more market caps. I don't know. It's going to be nuts. We'll see how that goes. But if that's in the top 100, if TARS makes its way up to the top 200, there's a solid chance not just for 50x, 60x, but 100x, even a multi-100x is possible if this thing really catches on. Sometimes you get coins that fall way outside of the top 100 and they make their debut. They get up there and they're there for a week or a month, and then they get out, right? And the next coins cycle through. So depending on how it all works out, but I could really see this thing doing not just a 100x, but a multi-100x by the end of the cycle. It really could happen. If we're looking at this on a weekly basis here, from a high to a low, that's a lot of volume that came in on this buy here. Found resistance at your golden ratio, found support at your 382. Everything about this is perfect, man. Everything about this is perfect. Whenever it comes time for where you're going to go by the end of the cycle, my expectations would be at a minimum $3.30. You're at 8 cents now, so better than Dogecoin. $7.48, $10.60 there. That's at about 88x to about 126x. Yeah, I could see that happening. Maybe you go all the way up to 24 bucks and just beyond there. You could see a 400x, man. You really could. With something like this, that's a $24 billion market cap. That's not unattainable at all. That's very attainable. It's not guaranteed. It's not the easiest thing to do, but it could happen, right? 400x, definitely possible with this thing. You got a lot of potential for this thing. And not financial advice, not a financial advisor. The main reason I'm talking about it right now is because it's up today. It's up today in a sea of red, right? It really is. There's a couple other coins that are up today in a sea of red as well. Digibyte, Cookie DAO, LCX, Teraxa. Teraxa, good job actually showing support at a key area it needs to show support at. But yeah, it's looking good. Looking like it's at key areas to find support from. And not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but it's probably the only coin I've looked at today that I'm confident has found its low. Now, what you need to do to confirm that confidence is continue to build. Really, I'm okay with being preemptive. I'm very preemptive, and I'm wrong a good bit of the time. Well, maybe not a good bit of the time. I feel like if I was to keep a log, and I haven't kept a log, but if anybody went through my videos, you take like 10 random videos, I would bet 6 out of those 10 are full of correct calls. 4 out of 10 might be wrong, right? And I'm not trying to say I'm right all the time or I'm wrong all the time. That's not what I'm trying to say. It doesn't really matter. I don't care if I'm right or wrong. I know, just because I've kept track of this before, I know that I'm right more often than I'm wrong. But that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is I set myself up to be wrong because I do call these moves preemptive to when they're confirmed. Right now, you've broken out, and it's clear that you've broken out, but you haven't confirmed that you're ready to move higher. Even still, I'm calling this as the low. I'm calling this move valid, and I'm calling this as the low. That sets me up to be wrong because it is preemptive. Why is it preemptive? Because, and again, I don't care about being right or wrong. What I care about is getting to the point here, is that if we get above, it's if and when we get above 10 cents that we validate this as a low on a multi 4-hour closing basis. 2 4-hour candles in a row have to close above 10 cents, and then we validate this as a low. So it's preemptive until then. But preemptively speaking, I'm pretty damn excited. Everything about this seems bullish to me, and it seems like it's going to keep going. So, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I think that it's at a great time to buy. You're in like a bull flag on the 1-hour time frame, inside your relative bull flag here. You got overbought, you cooled off, volume's dying off as you're moving down. I mean, I think this thing's about to rip. I'm gonna have to buy some, man. I'm going to have to buy some. That's what's going to happen. I've got some cash on the side. I'm going to put some money into this thing because I think it's going to do well. So I'm going to end this video and go buy some TARS AI. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. If you guys want to buy some, there's various exchanges that you can buy it on. If you're in America, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I'm pretty sure Blowfin and MEXC do not do KYC. So you can use that if you're in America, but maybe not if they identify your IP address. If you need to buy an exchange or buy from an exchange that doesn't accept American IPs, you could always use a VPN. To my knowledge, that's not illegal to do, but I'm not 100% sure on that, right? So just check, make sure that you're doing everything properly. But if not, I wonder, can you buy it on a DEX? Let's see if there's any DEXs available. Can I buy TAI, TARS, AI on a DEX? I'm assuming you're talking about TARS AI, the crypto. Oh, good. He didn't even say that. Radium, Orca, Jupiter. Okay, cool. Yeah. So it's pretty easy to get to then. You're fine. You can use your Phantom wallets or anything like that too and connect it to Jupiter. It shouldn't be too hard. So, yeah. If you don't want to use the centralized exchange, you can use the decentralized exchange too. But that's all I got for you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I'm genuinely going to go buy some right now. Probably not. I'm not putting, I want to be clear. It's a new coin that we've recently started talking about. Shout out to whoever put this on my radar. Let yourself be known in the comments if you're watching this video. 58.11. I like to give credit to people who put things on my radar, right? A lot of these coins you guys put on my radar, actually, right? Cookie, I got from another YouTuber. XCN, I actually got from somebody who commented like over a year ago, over 2 years ago, or like over a year and a half ago, probably. But, man, what was I going to say to finish this up here? Damn, what was I going to say? I'm getting distracted. I think it's got a lot of growth. That's all. Oh yeah. What I was saying is pretty important to say. I'm not putting the farm on this. It's a new coin. We're only at $58 million, right? You could do 100x with this thing. Why would I put all my money into it, right? I just put a little bit of money, turn it into a lot of money. It's a lot less risky and it's still fun, right? So I'm gonna put a little bit of money in here just to get a little taste and have some fun, and it's probably gonna go well. So that's all I got for you. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.